Hey, folks, welcome back to the podcast, the Evil Dungeon Master Universe podcast. This is another podcast for today. It is Tuesday, and today we are going to be reaching into the email bag because someone gave me an email idea, and completely forgot about this. But first, head over to theevildm.com to keep up with everything I'm doing, the write-ups, and all the podcasts that I'm doing. You can get there, all the projects I'm up to. You can comment away on that blog now. It should be fixed. And hopefully you enjoy things that I'm putting out. Anyway, ask the DM at theevildm.com is my email address that you can send me an email like this person named Kate, who said, after listening to yesterday's podcast about illusionists, I wanted to say it was an interesting topic to talk about. But what I wanted you to talk about today is the Sweetwater potion. If you can give me your thoughts on that and creative ways to use that, I'd appreciate it. Thanks, Kate. Okay. Well, Kate, Sweetwater. I completely forgot about this potion, so to speak, Sweetwater, and it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide on page 127, and that's the demon covered one. This is a liquid, not actually a potion to be drunk, though if it is drunk, it will taste good. But it is able to be added to other liquids in order to change them to pure drinkable water. It will neutralize poison and ruin magic potions. No saving throw. The contents of this container will change up to 100,000 cubic feet of polluted or salted or alkaline water to fresh water. It will turn up to 1,000 cubic feet of acid into pure water. The effects of the potion are permanent, but subject to later contamination or infusion after the initial period of 5 to 20 rounds. So, we can basically take this potion and purify things into pure drinking water. Later on, after the initial period, it supposedly wears off or it's contaminated. Now, the wording on the end of this is a little confusing because it says after the initial period of 5 to 20 rounds. Does that mean things turn back into it? But no, it actually doesn't. It means later contamination after that time period can pollute whatever the thing is that you're using. Now, to kind of go over it a little bit more, it's worth about 200 experience points. It's kind of a handy tool. It purifies liquids. It neutralizes poisons. It lasts 5 to 20 rounds. It's pretty good for using on things you want to drink to get them purified. The potion is a good idea for people to have. They find it, they should keep it. I like the fact that there's some creative ways to use this, and you could use it to dilute or neutralize dangerous poisons before you consume them. Though I don't know why you'd want to consume potions of dangerous proportions that first. You can also use it to mix with herbal remedies to ensure it's safe. But then again, if it's mixing with herbal remedies, I'm thinking it's going to make it pure water. So you could pour this into a polluted river to create safe drinking water source. So the modules where they have the enemy is poisoning the water, and you know that it's the water source, you can use the sweet water to drop a drop in there, and boom, the water is purified for the time being, so that the village can successfully drink the water until you can figure out a way to stop the source from polluting it. Keep some sweet water on you to help use in recipes for cooking in case something turns bad. I was also thinking about if you go to an unexpected person's house and they offer you drinks and you don't really know what they did to the drink. So what you could do is you can just drop a dab of this into your cup and boom, it is a pure drinking thing without any poison or anything. Now, I was wondering about it on food. It doesn't say you can't do it to food. It says water and salt, but most foods have a water base, a salt base, things like that to it. So would you allow that as a GM? I don't know. Good question. Would that take some type of food? If it was a soup, I would say definitely yes. Turn the soup into basically drinking water with some stuff inside of it that's just chunky and disgusting. But food itself, like maybe chicken or maybe a steak, drop a couple drops on it, I would think maybe the poisonous food may turn into healthy, non-poisonous food. I mean, really, it's up to you as a DM, and I always encourage DMs to think outside the box along with players. So why not? Why not give them something that they can do? It's a good thing to just sit there and think about for a few minutes, and maybe you can answer in the comments what you would do as a DM for this situation. Another thing I thought about with this is magical suppression. Now, say you're using to do some type of ritual casting, or maybe you're in an area that has high magic interference. You could sprinkle the water around the room to ensure no magical interference, residual magic interferes. Wow, I cannot speak this morning. Maybe you can pour it into a scrying bowl to create a clearer vision without contamination. Because if the water is nice and pure and clear, it'll give you a nice vision. Because that's the way it works. Not really. It's a very good, unique, valuable item you can use for trading. Because everybody would want to make sure that their drink is purified. Obviously, if you're going to do a ritual, it's good to cleanse the area with it. Like I said, for magical purposes. And again, like if someone's poisoning the town water, you can use this to cleanse cursed water, and it should help clear up the situation. Any other examples you think of using this would be kind of interesting to understand what else it would do. So let's think about this for a minute. While I was recording this, I was doing some Googling, and a lot of people have mentioned that they did use it on food or allow their players to use it on food, though it would completely ruin the the taste of the food itself, because it's purifying it and making it a drinkable thing. So things like steaks or chickens would probably taste pretty bland because you're wiping out all the ingredients in it, whether it's good or bad, and that's how some DMs have handled it. Uh, I think I would probably do the same thing if someone wanted to put it over their food, if they were invited to a dinner and they didn't trust the person, or if they were drinking something like a drink with an NPC that they didn't trust at a bar. Maybe that NPC slipped something in the drink, so they want to tap a couple drops of this into their drink. I know a lot of people, when this potion is given, when this, yeah, I guess you would call it a potion, given out during treasures, people mostly just kind of go, ugh, because they think it's kind of worthless. I don't think it's worthless at all, especially if you're someone who is a face of a party and is constantly talking to various people, trying to get to know people, and you're trying to get to know your enemy. I think this is a good thing to have in your belt pouch, some type of thing so you can just purify any drink that you're having with an NPC you don't trust. So maybe think about it before you're grown about it. Tell me what you think in the comments about Sweetwater and what you would do. Page 127 of the DM guide, the demon Ifriti picture. And I'm going to head out for today. It's a short one today, I know. But keep it original, keep it old school. Good night. God bless, and we'll talk to you next.